Hello my dear students of grade 11. Welcome to Kavin English Learning channel. Today also we are going to continue our Unit 8 activities. So please take your pupils book with you. Let's start our lessons today. Our 8th unit is based on reading is fun. என்னது வாசித்தல் வந்து ஒரு மகிழ்ச்சிகரமான செயல். Reading is fun. Okay, let's see what are the activities we are going to learn today. Activity 4. Underline the adjective. Find its opposite from the box. They have given you some opposite words for these adjectives. You have to find it and write it next to it. Okay. Let's see one by one. The clothes are clean. Here clean, the opposite dirty. Clean, dirty. The homework is hard. Here hard, opposite word easy. Easy. The party is noisy. The party is noisy. Here for noisy, silent. Noisy, silent. The man is poor. The man is poor. Poor opposite word rich. Poor opposite word rich. The lights are on. Here on for on opposite word off. The perfume is expensive. The perfume is expensive. Opposite word inexpensive. The car is fast. What is the opposite word for fast? Slow. Slow. The ground is wet. The ground is wet. The opposite word is dry. Wet, dry. My brother is tall. What is the opposite word for tall? Short. Short. The weather is cold. The weather is cold. Cold, opposite word hot. Okay, my dear students, please write down this activity also in your exercise book. We will move to the next activity now. Activity 5. It is a reading activity. Read the paragraph about Anne Frank and answer the questions. Anne Frank was a Jewish girl who had to go into hiding during World War II from the Nazis. Together with 7 others, she hid in a secret annex. After almost 2 years in hiding, they were discovered and deported to concentration camps. Anne's father, Otto Frank, was the only one of the 8 people to survive. After her death, Anne became world famous because of the diary she had written while in hiding. Anne Frank was born on 12 June 1929 in Frankfurt. The economic crisis, Hitler's rise to power, and growing anti-Semitism put on an end to the family's carefree life. So following what most of the Jews did, they decided to leave Germany to save their lives. Anne and others in hiding stayed very quietly. They were often afraid and despite good and bad times. Spent the time together. They were helped by the office workers Johannes Kellman, Victor Kogler, Meeb Gies and Beb Voskuji, by Meeb's husband Jan Gies and warehouse boss Johannes Voskuji, Pep's father. These helpers arranged food, clothes and books for them. Shortly before going into hiding, Anne received a diary for her birthday. She started writing straight away, and during her time in hiding, she wrote about events in the secret annex, about herself and about humanity. Her diary was great support and source of relief of her. On 4th of August 1944, the people in hiding were arrested. They were deported to Auschwitz. Immediately after the arrest, Mirgis and Bep Voskuch risked Anne's diary and papers that had been left behind in the secret annex. Despite intensive investigations, it had never been clear how the hiding place had been discovered. Today, people from all over the world learn from Anne Frank's story. Over the years, Otto Frank answered thousands of letters from the people who had read his daughter's diary. In 1960, the Anne Frank house became a museum. Otto Frank remained involved with the Anne Frank house and campaigned for human rights until his death in 1980. Okay, my dear students, this is a paragraph about Anne Frank and how she survived in her battle time. அவ வந்து ஒரு டயரி எழுதியிருந்தவ. அந்த டயரியில இருக்கிற ஈவெண்ட்ஸை வச்சு கொண்டு தான் அவ இறந்த பிறகுதான் அந்த ஆன் ஃப்ராங்க் வந்து ஃபேமஸா இருக்கிறா. So this is a story. Have you all enjoyed? Please read the story and refer to the dictionary and keep searching the meaning in Tamil for your easy reference. Okay, let's see the question part now. Please go through the text carefully. அந்த டெக்ஸ்ட்டை நீங்க திருப்பி வாசிங்க. டிக்ஷனரியை ரெஃபர் பண்ணி ஒவ்வொன்றுக்குரிய மீனிங் நீங்க தான் செக் பண்ண போறீங்க. ஏன்னா ஒரு ரீடிங் கம்ப்ரிஹென்ஷன் பேசேஜ் ஒன்று நாங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லி சொன்னா கட்டாயம் எங்களுக்கு vocabulary தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். அப்ப சோ where was Anne Frank born? என்றா எங்க வேண்டாம் என்னது எங்கே was Anne Frank born? Anne Frank எங்க பிறந்தவ என்று சொல்லி தேடி பாருங்க. So the correct answer is Anne Frank was born in Frankfurt. Frankfurt. Okay. Second question. Why did Anne and her family members go into hiding? ஏன் Anne Frankum அவங்களோட family membersum ஒளிந்து வாழ்ந்தாங்க? Anne and her family members went into hiding to save themselves from the Nazis. Nazis ஆட்கள்ட்ட இருந்து தங்களை காப்பாத்துறதுக்கு தான் அவங்க ஒளிந்து வாழ்ந்தார்கள். Third one, where did they hide? Use your own words for the answer. அவங்க எங்க ஹைட் பண்ணினவங்க எங்க ஒளிஞ்சவங்க? They hid in a secret annex. ஒரு secret annexல தான் அவங்க ஒளிந்து வாழ்ந்தார்கள். Okay, let's see what is the next question is. Why was it impossible for Anne's family to remain in their own country? ஏன் அவங்களோட ஃபேமிலிக்கு ஆண்ட ஃபேமிலிக்கு வந்து அவங்களோட கண்ட்ரிலேயே அவங்களோட நாட்டிலேயே வாழ்றதுக்கு இயலாம போச்சு. It was impossible for them to remain in their own country because of the economic crisis. பொருளாதார பிரச்சனை காரணமாகவும் Hitler's rise of power and the growing anti-Semitism. anti-Semitism ஹில்டர் பவராலே அவங்களால அந்த இடத்துல இருக்க முடியல. Fifth question. What kind of a life did they lead in hiding? எப்படியான லைஃப் வாழ்ந்தாங்க? They had to live very quietly. அமைதியா சத்தம் இல்லாம வாழ்க்கை தான் அவங்களுக்கு வாழ முடிஞ்சது. Sixth one. What did she write in her diary? அவங்க என்ன அந்த டைரியில ஆன் ஃப்ராங்க் எழுதியிருந்தா? She wrote about the events in the secret annex, herself and humanity. Okay. Seventh question. Why was she attached so much to the diary? ஏன் அவருக்கு அந்த டைரி கணக்க பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சு? She was attached so much to the diary because it was great support and a source of relief. அது வந்து மிகவும் சப்போர்ட்டா இருந்தது, அவருக்கு ஒரு ரிலீஃப் ஆகும் இருந்தது அது எழுதுறதால. Eighth question. Why did Anne Frank became famous? ஏன் அவ become famous ஆயின் மாறினவ? Anne Frank became famous because of the diary she wrote while she was hiding in the secret annex. அந்த diaryயால தான் அவ வந்து famous ஆயினா. Where was the family sent after they were arrested? They were sent to Auschwitz. Auschwitz என்ற இடத்துக்கு தான் அவங்கள அனுப்பினாங்க. Okay. Now let's see the activity 6. Complete with suitable adjectives. நாங்க வந்து suitable-ஆன adjectives. Adjectives என்றா என்னது? Noun-ஐ describe பண்றது தான் adjectives என்று சொல்லுவோம். So நாங்க ஒவ்வொரு blankலையும் noun-ஐ describe பண்ணி இப்ப எழுத போறோம். The baby elephant loved peanuts. The baby elephant. The blazing sun melted the snow. The blazing sun melted the snow. Those purple flowers are rare. Those purple flowers are rare. My school van is parked in front. My school van is parked in front. The wild iguana scampered across the fence. The wild iguana scampered across the fence. I love to pet fluffy rabbits. I love to pet fluffy rabbits. Our neighbors has a newborn baby. Our neighbor has a newborn baby. Does loud music hurt your ears? Does loud music hurt your ears? The little boy was lost. The little boy was lost. A stormy wind blew from the west. A stormy wind blew from the west. Okay, my dear students, please write down these questions and answers in your exercise book. We will move to the next question now. Okay, now let's see activity 8. It is a writing activity. Now write a letter to the manager of a bookshop in your area inquiring whether the books mentioned in this unit are available for you to buy for your library. Include the following: name of the books, names of the writers, inquiry about the prices, etc. நீங்க ஒரு கடிதம் எழுத போறீங்க மேனேஜர் புக் ஷாப்போட மேனேஜருக்கு உங்களோட ஏரியா இருக்கிற அவர்கிட்ட சில புக்ஸ்கள் இருக்குதா உங்களோட லைப்ரரிக்கு வேண்டி போறதுக்கு இந்த புக்ஸ்கள் இருக்குதா அந்த ரைட்டர்ஸ் எழுதின ஆட்களோட பேர் எல்லாம் போட்டு என்ன மாதிரி பிரைஸ் எல்லாம் கேட்டு ஒரு லெட்டர் ஒன்று எழுத போறீங்க. Come, let's see how to write this letter. SL Patirana, number 27, Jaya Mawatha, Belantara, and you have to put the date. Mr. A.P. Silva, the manager, Wisdom Bookshop, Bambalapitiya. Dear sir, purchase of books. You have to put the heading. நீ heading ஒன்று போட போறீங்க purchase of books. Books பண்றதுக்கான letter. I require new books to the library of our local youth club. I am writing this to inquire about the availability of a few books. They are not available in other bookshops in this area. What we are looking for are Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe, Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl, and books belongs to the series Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. We appreciate if you could send us a price list of the above books and other available books of this nature. I request you to kindly make arrangement to send me one copy each by post of the above mentioned address. Hoping to hear from you very soon. Thanking you, yours faithfully, and you have to sign the name. Okay, my dear students, now you know how to write this letter. This is also a formal letter. First you have to put your address and then the receiver's address, and you have to put the heading, subject, and also the body part. And thank you, you are faithfully. You can end like this. You have to signature. Okay, my dear students, please write down this letter also in your exercise book and study well. Revision point, conjunctions. What do you mean by conjunctions? Conjunctions and சொல்லிச்சோன்னா இணைப்பிடை சொற்கள். Conjunctions are words used to connect clauses or sentences. ரெண்டு வாக்கியங்களை இணைக்கிறதுக்கு ரெண்டு வசனங்களை இணைக்கிறதுக்கு சொற்றொடர்களை இணைக்கிறதுக்கு நாங்க என்னது பாவிப்போம்? conjunctions. அதை நாங்க தமிழ்ல இணைப்பிடை சொற்கள் என்று சொல்லுவோம். Because, and, but, or, while, after, unless, until, when. These are called conjunctions. Okay, activity 10. It is also based about the conjunctions. Fill in the blanks with the suitable conjunctions. But, while, and, oh, because. What you have to do is, you have to fill in the blanks with suitable conjunctions given above. First one. Crusoe considered the threats that could come from man or beast. அதாவது Crusoe considered the threats that could come from a man. ஒரு மிருகத்தால் ஏற்படலாம் அல்லது மனிதனால் ஏற்படக்கூடிய ஒரு அச்சுறுத்தலை அவர் கன்சிடர் பண்ணினார். He didn't decide to stay near the sea because there wasn't any fresh water. அவர் சீக்கு பக்கத்துல அந்த சீக்கு பக்கத்துல இருக்க விரும்பல, ஏன்னா அதுல ஃப்ரெஷ் வாட்டர் இல்லைன்னு சொல்லி. பிகாஸ் ஏனென்றால். Third one. They heard the cry louder and nearer. சத்தம் கேட்டது எப்படி? louder. சத்தமா கேட்டது, கிட்டவா கேட்டது, nearer. Homes were after him at a close distance, but the shadows were thick. Fifth one. While they were in the hut, a scream was heard. Okay, my dear students, please write down this question and also the answers in your exercise book. Okay, my dear students, hope you all enjoyed and understood today's lessons very well. So please write all the questions and answers in your exercise book and study well. Please don't forget to refer to the dictionary if you don't know the meaning for any words in English. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. I will meet you soon with an interesting lesson later. Bye.